This is Johnny Burgin. I'm here with Stephanie Tice, aka the Blues Raccoon, and welcome to our video podcast, No Border Blues, which is a show about international blues scenes and artists that you should know about.
Thank you, Johnny, for that introduction. I'm here with Johnny Burgin, who is known as the worldwide West Side guitar man. He's regularly toured and collaborated with artists and blues musicians all around the world in Europe, South America, Russia, and Japan.
Stephanie Tice has recently produced No Border Blues Japan on the Delmark label. Oh, look, there it is, which is a great experience. And it's the first American compilation of the underground Japanese blues scene.
Our show today, No Borders Blues, is sponsored by Chicago Blues Network, which is an educational platform that honors the living history of Chicago blues. And we're so excited today. I've got my poster behind me that says Japan. And who are our guests today, Johnny?
Today we have Lee Kanehira on piano and vocals, and we have Kotez on harmonica and vocals. They're a great duo. And they also work individually. They've been on the Japanese blues scene for a long time. They've played very prominent roles on this recording. And
so konnichiwa.
I'm very happy to here today.
So konnichiwa. And let's start out with you guys playing a little something for us and our audience. Wow, that was wonderful. It's always so great to hear you guys play together. And one of the things I've always been curious about is where you both started in blues music, how long ago, and what your initial inspirations were.
Okay, me first? Okay, okay, I started to play classical piano when I was a kid. And after I graduated music college, and I met a guy who plays blues guitar, and he said, you know, oh, you play piano, and then maybe you might want to listen to those CDs. And he lent 2 albums. It's called Blues Piano. That was Memphis Slim and Sunny and Slim. And when I first listened to them, I was like, wow, that's it. You know, that's what I want to play. And then since then, I taught myself and started to play Chicago blues piano.
Great. We play it
最初の
well.
子供の頃からですね。
Mhm.
I was into professional wrestling and Japanese rock bands. When I was a kid, they showed me how to entertain audience on stage, and always blew me away. They gave me a big influence as a performer. Developed it as I kept doing my show.
Remember the last time that we were in Japan, we went to see Lee play, and the great Kabuki wrestler.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Legendary.
With him as well, and her danced, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys were dancing like crazy. I remember that. Yeah, that was so much fun.
Didn't know that there was a connection between wrestling and the blues, but in your mind there is, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I would like to know, when did you two start pairing up as a duo and playing together? And when you travel around, do you only do blues, or do you have another expanded music you do, or just blues as a duo?
So us as a duo, we just only play blues duo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are in China?
Yeah, we
China.
went to China. Actually twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
So what kind of audience do you have in China? Are they a young audience?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very young.
Very young.
Yeah, they look like just only 20 something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
They were dancing and enjoying
Yeah.
the music. That was wonderful.
Was that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, actually, but they still don't have so many musicians out there, especially in the blues field. But I don't know the reason why, but when it comes to harmonica, we met quite a lot of players. And we had jam session with them at each venue. And, as you can imagine, Kotez killed it. He blew them away, And after the show, he was surrounded bunch of people, from children to adults, and they asked, how did you do that? I want to be a harmonica player like you. Can you tell me that technique? He was treated like a hero.
Nice.
Yeah, he is hero.
No border.
No more. Yeah, that's right.
To the blues, right? So both of you are in Tokyo, and there's quite a number of blues clubs in Tokyo. So are you still playing in Tokyo now, or are you planning to do some touring maybe next year?
He is touring all the time,
Yeah.
all over Japan.
Excellent.
Yeah. But I've been playing my solo piano at Bright Brown, which is the finest blues club in Tokyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love it there.
Bright Brown is the oldest blues club in Tokyo?
I'm not sure. Maybe not oldest. Really, 一番古い.
そうね、古い。old.
Yeah, one of the oldest
Oldest.
blues club in Tokyo. Yeah.
Well, we played there in 1996, Kotez.
1996.
そう。
Wow.
ヤングね。Very young ね。
But we're better now.
So I'll ask you both, but who is one of your favorite blues artists that have inspired you initially, that you listen to, piano-wise or?
Me, that's a very tough question, but Otis Spann, of course, and Leroy Carr,
Oh, okay.
and Pinto Perkins and Joni Jones.
Johnny
You know,
Jones.
all that kind of guys, you know, the old school
ACO.
piano, that's what I love, yeah.
Yeah, you seem to really love the boogie woogie stuff.
Yes.
You have a great song on here on the album.
That's right. Yeah.
Seems like one of the uplifting things that you like to play is
Oh,
boogie
thank
woogie.
you. Okay. So how about
影響を受けた人。
うん
難しいね。James Cotton.
James Cotton.
James Cotton. Yeah. I met interview.
Oh, so he got an interview with
Yeah.
James Cotton.
Japanese blues magazines
Really?
interview and
Wow.
Wow.
5 times. I'm
So he saw James Cotton's play in Japan at least 5 times.
5 times. Yeah.
Wow.
Great harmonica. And
Yeah. Here's some James Cotton and what you're playing.
yeah.
And you've got that attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super harp of Japan.
The super.
And Howling Wolf.
Yes.
Howling Wolf. Performer, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great
Storyteller.
performer. Yeah.
Great.
I love the fact that there's so many folks in Japan that are really interested in the real deal blues and really try to play it as authentically as they can. You know, that's what got us into making this No Border Blues record, because, you know, you two and lots of other people that we met in Tokyo and Osaka were playing the blues so seriously and so well. And I'm glad you're here on this show so people can learn about it some more, because it really inspired me.
Oh, thank you.
Still
Thank you.
inspired us.
It does.
Oh, wow. It means a lot. Thank you.
One of the things that has been very interesting for me is people wanting to sing or writing in their own language, but only singing in English. So a lot of people have been inspired by Mada Sukinanda. It is totally in Japanese, and sometimes they'll sing the chorus, and that's inspiration. So I really enjoy that was a contribution to the album, and I just think it's a great thing to be able to sing in your own language and sing the blues.
Would you guys consider doing some of your own songs in Japanese?
In Japanese?
Or maybe on some of your records, because I know you've both done several CDs over the years and different recordings. What would you think about doing that?
Actually, I'm not good at writing lyrics, so
No?
I prefer just play. But how about Kotez?
まだ好きなんだ。
いや、他に日本語で。
でもあんまりないね。Only 3 songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he has 3 songs, the blues in Japanese?
So.
Oh.
Well, I guess we have to come back to Japan then and do
Next ね。
So why don't you play another little song for us?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna play Mada Sukinanda.
まだ好きなんだ。
And Johnny, can you sing along with us?
まだ好きなんだ、ジョニー。
Mada Sukinanda!
Let's do this. Mada Sukinanda. Mada Sukinanda. Mada Sukinanda. Mada Sukinanda. どうもこうもないんだ。画面なんかはしたくない。今夜はお前を手に入れたい。まだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。やっぱまだ好きなんだ。どうもこうもないんだ。やっぱまだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。まだ好きなんだ。
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda.
Yappa Mada Sukinanda, Domo Konaida. Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda.
Yappa Mada Sukinanda, Domo Konaida. Mada Sukinanda,
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 Mada Sukinanda.
Yappa Mada Sukinanda, Domo Konaida. Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda,
Mada Sukinanda, hey! Yappa Mada Sukinanda, Domo Konaida.
All right.
Yay!
Awesome.
Arigato! Subarashi!
Arigato!
That was fabulous.
Nice. So you play Suzuki manjis, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There they are.
All right.
Great.
You'd sound good on a pocket whistle, but you sound great, man. Both you guys are just fabulous. And
Yeah, thank you.
Leah, ask you a little bit. I know that you've done some playing with the Cashbox Kings here in the United States. Just tell our viewers, how did that come about?
So when I sat in with Kenny Smith, the jam session at the Blues Fest, and that was in 2011, I guess. And then after that, he said, you know, I have a show with the band called Cashbox Kings next week, so you can play with us if you like. And I said yes, you know. And then he took me to the Wisconsin and introduced me to Joe Nozick, the harmonica player and the leader of the band. And actually, Joe and I are still talking about that moment, but he got a call from Kenny and Ben said, hey, there's a girl from Japan who can play blues piano, so can I bring her to our next gig? And Joe thought, you know, oh, Japanese young girl plays blues piano, that's interesting. And but he said yes because he believes in Kenny, you know. So and ended up, you know, I sat in with them, I played that whole set with the Cashbox, and we immediately hit it off.
Well, you add a lot to their sound. So that's cool. That's really cool. And through them, you got to play at the Chicago Blues Festival, and
That's
you
right.
won a piano contest in 2018. How did that make you feel?
I feel, I don't know, I'm just happy, but yeah, I did do my best, but so.
It must have been were you surprised?
Yeah, kind of surprised, yeah.
It was exciting, huh?
And very exciting, yeah, and I'm so grateful for that.
Well, we hope that the Chicago Blues Festival is going to maybe start up again next year, but the year after, and we'd really like to bring some Japanese artists and redo No Border Blues Japan at the Chicago Blues Festival sometime. So,
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
I like to say about Samurai Harp Attack, the way that you and Iper and Kaz worked something out like within minutes, and it sounded like it had been like written by a composer. That was just, I think that could only happen in Japan, practically.
Yeah, it was definitely. It was and I love the name Samurai Harp Attack.
Samurai,
Samurai,
that's cool. Cool.
But we love working with you, and we appreciate you being on this podcast. Is there anything? Is there anything you'd like to say to like your both of you have some fans around the world? Anything you'd like to say?
なんか言いたいことありますか? We're looking forward to you able to come back to Japan, and we're gonna have some shows in Japan. Yeah. We're waiting for you.
And a big party in Japan.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Drink sake and kampai.
You mean dance party?
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Lee and Kotez. Domo
Thank you.
Thank you.
どうもありがとう。
ありがと
arigato.
Thanks for your great playing.
Yes.
Thank you.
So our podcast today is sponsored by the Chicago Blues Network, and they're bringing Chicago blues to the world.
All right, we're going to feature Lee and Kotez with one more song, Pumpkin Boogie.
And the record cat pumpkin is her name. And the record cat pumpkin is her name. When it's sleeping, it's her to face. When she lifts her leg and shakes the rabbit's tail. When she lifts her leg and shakes the rabbit's tail. Well, in the pumpkin boogie, she's not going to fail. It's pumpkin boogie. Pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin boogie. Pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin. I'm so good with me. She got her side and rolls around that floor. She got her side and rolls around that floor. Well, it's pumpkin boogie, she's a body It's pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin, I'm so good way to me. So dance. Hey! Pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie, pumpkin boogie. Well, it's pumpkin, pumpkin
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Blues and cat are universal.
Yes, that's right.
Congratulations, you're spreading the blues like in other parts of Asia that have never had it. I think Japan kind of got the blues before anybody else in Asia, I bet. And they got it. They really got it. And
Thanks.
there's a whole history of blues in Japan, and now you're bringing it to places in China for young people and everything. So I'm just amazed at you guys. Thanks for the show.
Thank you. どうも。
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがと
さよなら。
さよなら。気をつけて。
またね。
またね。
気をつけて。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。ありがとう。気をつけて。